Niggas turning my key, niggas getting me started. I can't go where nigga, how big your porn? They 300 blackout, I feel like a spawn. They step back, bust him in his face like
Yo, it's your boy Jerry coming at y'all with another video. It was kind of like I'm shooting these videos at y'all, like you know what I'm saying? And like that was me, like, you know, that was me shooting. All right, but anyway, it might not have made a connection, but anyway, we is back out here with another reaction video. All right, and the title is Giannis doesn't understand basketball. That's what Gilbert Arenas says, right? I seen this going crazy on Twitter because everybody was like shitting on what's his name, Gil. They was shitting on my nigga No Chill Gil. But I mean, when you making comments like that, I can understand. But at the same time, y'all ain't gotta do all that extra shit. Like it's just an opinion. All these, like, whenever it comes to people saying certain shit and it going crazy, I'm like, y'all, it's just his opinion. That's just how they feel, bro. Who gives a fuck? But apparently, we give a fuck. So let's just go ahead and see what they talking about. This is from the Foot on the Line channel. My nigga Low, bro, be on his grind. I'm gonna have the original video down in the comment section. But Low really be speaking facts. Like, people in the comment section be hating on Low. I don't know why, but he be speaking facts. So we're gonna get in on these factual statements.
Well, there's elite, and then there's a whole nother level. There's a gap. What separates Bron? You know, what separates guys like Kobe, Bron, the Kawhis, the KDs, or whatever of the world? It's the work that they put in.
And what's so funny is the media tries to shorten it.
They do.
They try to shorten this gap like it's this, like, oh, he's the best player in the league. Not even close. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like, this gap is so big, but you're trying to always replace the next person. I can look at his game and say, he doesn't understand basketball yet. He plays the sport. He won a championship. Cool. He doesn't really understand how to be great, how to be better, how to train his body. Like, you know, I'm looking at the stats. Oh, playing 32 minutes, 34 minutes, 30. I'm sorry, but to be here, you have to train your body to at least 38 minutes and above.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My first time listening to this, it was such an outrageous take that I didn't even think Gilbert Arenas was talking about Giannis.
Low about to get on his ass, y'all. Look, hey, if there's one thing I know, this nigga Low be on point. Y'all, he about to get on this nigga Gil ass. He might fuck around, pull up some stats from Gilbert Arenas. He might. He either gonna do that or he just gonna watch. Mark my words. Mark my words, bro.
Like, when I heard that, I was like, it sounded like he talking about Anthony Davis, in all honesty. So first he claimed that Giannis doesn't know how to be great, which I found very interesting because I would fail to believe that somebody who started his career the way that Giannis has started it to where he is right now doesn't comprehend the concept of being great or doesn't know how to improve. I think people like Gilbert Arenas actually sell the NBA short when they say the things in which they say, claiming that someone like Giannis, who can put up the numbers that he does, dominate the way that he does, regular season and postseason, doesn't understand how to be great. Because if that is true, how is he able to put up those numbers? Are you claiming that in today's NBA, the league does not know how to stop somebody who doesn't know how to be great, who has not yet improved to put up great numbers? That means the league does not know how to stop somebody like that, which I think is just completely false. The second thing in why I thought it was very odd and why I was like, oh, there's no way that he's talking about Giannis here, is because he talked about his minutes and training his body.
Where he shot the free throws so well. Here's what you were talking about earlier, Mark.
Giannis got so fucking big. God, like, bro, this don't make no sense, bro. Like, he was getting hoes before probably, but when that nigga turned into a whole mutant, like, that nigga started probably pulling out this world. Well, he was probably already, I'm tripping, this nigga probably already getting pussy like how, like, niggas was already tall for real. Nigga had money for real. He just added the leggings on the legs. You know, we switch up the feet gear, you know what I'm saying? I got to turn up on their ass one time. Hey, Milwaukee, y'all redo y'all jerseys real quick because I don't really fuck with how it look now. You know Giannis probably asked them niggas for that shit. I'm lying like shit. I probably don't know, but I don't give a fuck. All right? Anyway, long story short, my nigga Giannis had that little glow up. We gonna keep it a beam, bro. So him saying that he don't train and shit like that, or because they talking about the amount of work LeBron and them put in. All these niggas put in work, bro. Let's be real. If you in the NBA, you put in work. Most of these niggas. Let me say that, cause AD ass. Don't get me started on AD, bro. Hell, nigga, he start working out now though, so we good. But I'm a Mavs fan, so I don't really give a fuck them niggas.
It's incredible how many pounds he's put on. Obviously, he's grown a little bit, but since he's
grown 7 inches?
Are we questioning Giannis's training regimen because he doesn't play a certain amount of minutes? He doesn't fit this arbitrary minute restriction or minute goal that you set out for these players. I don't understand that. It's very well documented. The reason why Giannis doesn't play that many minutes during the regular season is because of his coach, not because he's not able to.
Giannis, situations this year haven't really called for you to have to go and play more than 40 minutes. Is that something now down 0-2 that you feel like you need to put your hand up and say, I'm good to go as long as I need to be on the court?
I'm going to do whatever Coach Bad tells me to do. That's what I've been doing all year. Obviously, I love to play 48 minutes, but he sees the game, he coaches the game, so I'm just going to do whatever he tells me to do.
If you go back,
see, bro, and that's why people fuck with Giannis, cause Giannis, bro, like he just seemed like a genuine person, bro, a real genuine person, and then he gonna say all the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna say all the right shit. I can ask him any question. He gonna find, like, you know what I'm saying? I can ask him why I feel like the sky should be red or some shit, right? And he'll come back with something like, if we watch enough film, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, we could try to make that change in the sky. He gonna give me some shit like that. Like, he gonna give me something that I need to hear, bro. Like, and then he gonna throw a dad joke in or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we fuck with, bro.
Can see how many minutes Giannis was logging when Jason Kidd was his coach. It was 37 plus minutes. So it's not as if like he can't do it. But then furthermore, when you sit there and say, I'm playing 38 minutes, I train my body to play 38 minutes, you're training it for what though? Because if you mean that he needs to train his body for 38 minutes to prepare to play 38 minutes, well he does that in the playoffs. Like he does it in the playoffs. In the last 2 postseason runs, he's been playing 38 plus minutes. Matter of fact, most of his postseason runs, he's been playing 38, 39, 40 minutes a game. So to sit here and to say that I'm looking at his minutes and he's only logging in 33 minutes, it's not because he can't do it. It's because that's the coaching out there in Milwaukee. It's the same thing that happens with Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. Like, Steph Curry doesn't play 36 plus minutes. Now, when Mark Jackson was coaching, he did. But right now, he doesn't do that. That's not because he can't do it. It's not because he doesn't know how to train. Or he doesn't train. He just has a coach that much rather utilize and preserve his body for when they actually need it, i.e. the postseason. So you highlighting like arbitrary standards, like, oh, he has to play 37 minutes. Iverson did.
Iverson was playing 43 minutes. 43 minutes. Like, there's a real, like if I told Allen Iverson, you're going to play 32 minutes tonight, what a man to cuss you out.
Oh, yeah, that's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah, an Iverson career was cut short, and he missed games, several games throughout a year.
Bro, but Iverson, like, he had nobody, bro. He had nobody. In Philly. You know what I'm saying? In Philly. I mean, Mutombo, cool. Maybe Eric Snow, you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm saying his name right, maybe, but I mean, who else? You know what I'm saying? That's like a maybe on Eric Snow. Like, I don't even know if he was really doing nothing for real. I just remember that nigga from the game because I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to fuck niggas up on 2K with that nigga. In 2K3, Allen Iverson. Then they be like, Kobe! Brian! Like that. If only people who played that game know what I'm talking about. Like the PA announcers, they be lit. Shaquille O'Neal. Like, bro, that shit was, man, if you know, bro, you know. Only the real ones know, bro. Only the real ones know, bro.
Because he just used to wear out his body. It's been undeniably true at this point. Look, I was watching this video back for a second, and what I'm about to say next sounds very disrespectful, so I decided to take it out because I don't want people to think that I'm disrespecting Allen Iverson. But the truth of the matter is, AI did not take practice, drills. He didn't take any of that serious, and I'll allow him to say it himself so people don't claim that I'm being disrespectful, even though I'm just telling the truth.
Was you serious about your practice, or were you?
I ain't give a fuck about drills.
Okay.
But if you play 5-on-5, then I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like,
so you didn't have a pattern of skipping practice. You went to practice, but you just didn't like certain things.
I had a pattern of skipping.
Yeah.
Because they were doing drills that day.
No, sometimes I was out too late.
You're a hawk.
I'm just telling you what you want me to lie to you, make it sound fly to you?
And this is the reason why when old heads try to have these conversations and they sit there and tell the younger audience out there, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I actually watched it. I lived there. I was live. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because I'm quite frankly, I'm tired of those people talking. Y'all sit there and y'all glorify, y'all romanticize things that actually happen, so much so that the actual athlete himself will sit there and tell you what happened, and you're still trying to talk him out of the truth. Allen Iverson shouldn't have to tell this grown-ass man, which when we lie to you? Unfortunately, AI, they do want you to lie. They want you to lie to them so they can feel secure about the man they idolize. Oh, say it isn't so. Oh my God. You're telling me you didn't take the game as serious as I thought you did?
I just think that make him. Well, okay, look, I know, like, it just make him look colder to me. I'm gonna be real with you. This nigga wasn't practicing. He was coming out there doing what the fuck he was doing. He crossed MJ over. This nigga dunk on hella niggas at 6 foot. And this nigga didn't practice. This nigga came up there out the feeling for real. Off the feeling. I just gained a new respect for AI. That nigga, he wasn't no point guard, but still, bro, that nigga, he definitely top 5 shooting guards, bro, of all time. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you got something different to say, let me know in the comment section. We'll dispute that shit. We'll debate.
They take the game as serious as I thought you did? Oh my goodness. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. And Iverson is one of the very few NBA players that will be honest about it. You being critical of Giannis, which is absurd, but then bringing up Allen Iverson based off of some minutes requirement that you're making up in your head is dumb. But this is the reason why old heads can't be trusted having these conversations, because they sit there, idolize, romanticize, and just straight up lie through their teeth about what actually happened, to the point where even the man himself is looking him in the eye, telling him the truth. And I'm like, I can't believe it. No. Fucking childish ass, grown ass men. It's so weird to me, again, how we talk about Giannis, and I know I've made several videos about this on this channel, Giannis and Jokic, et cetera, but it's almost as if like Giannis can't do anything right. To look at where Giannis started his career to where he's at right now, to claim that he hasn't improved is outrageous. To look at Giannis where he's at physically, where he started his career to where he's at right now, and to claim that he doesn't know how to train his body, not because you can't like see any physical differences, but because his coach decides to only play him 33 minutes, even though before the coach got there, he was playing 37 minutes. And then in the postseason, he plays 38, 39, 40 minutes. What are you implying here? That doesn't, none of what you're saying makes any sense at all. But when it comes to Giannis, I think that, especially in the NBA, we have this way that we identify skills, right? And if you do not check off those boxes, then I think it gives a lot of people leeway to just claim, hey, he's not skilled, or he lacks it, or it always is a slight to somebody. I always ask this question: if you believe Giannis is lacking that many skills, if you really believe Giannis is not improving, if you really believe that it's just him getting bigger and stronger, then why doesn't other players do it then? Andre Drummond ain't doing what he does. They're the same height, same weight. Why isn't there Andre Drummond ain't doing it? Why don't we have a bunch of other Giannis clones out here who are roughly his same height and weight? Because there's several players in the NBA that fit that stature. It's because you have to have a very unique skill set to do what Giannis does. Now, it may not be as entertaining. It may not even be as impressive. But to sit here and to downplay who Giannis is as a player is a bit ridiculous. But Giannis has to do everything right. Giannis has to not only improve his body, he has to not only improve his handles, improve his passing. Now it's even though he won, he's not dominant enough. He needs to shoot better. He's free throws. Then he goes into game 6, practically makes every single free throw en route to winning a championship. Then this past year was, I already had KD because down the stretch of games, and then literally when they played each other.
But that's what, I see what Lowe's saying, you know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, that's what they do with every player, bro. It ain't just Giannis, you know what I'm saying? They do that with Steph. He had to have KD. Niggas know damn well that nigga Steph did not have to have KD, bro. They gonna say it though, the haters. Andrew Wiggins should have won Finals MVP. You know damn well Andrew Wiggins shouldn't have won Finals MVP this last Finals. But niggas is gonna say that, bro. It's just hate. That's all it is. It's just people hating, bro. And people hate on every player. With Bron, it's crazy that he made it to 10 NBA. It's crazy that he even made it that many times. The Eastern Conference was weak. Or maybe he could have been so dominant that he made it look weak. Because they still had Giannis at the time. Who else? Yeah. I mean, those are just the ones off the top of my head, bro. Just those are the ones off the top of my head. But yeah, everybody, long story short, everybody be getting hate for real.
They played each other in the regular season. Giannis is the one who stepped up in the clutch. Then it was, when you play a certain defense, Giannis, you're going to be able to stop Giannis. You play a certain type of defense. KD, you're just not going to be able to do it in the playoffs. Then we just saw that same thing happen in the playoffs. Kevin Durant could not score against the Boston Celtics because a certain type of defense was played on him. In the playoffs, Giannis, his percentages dropped. Yeah, everybody, most players' percentages drop. But when he's playing certain teams, when you play elite level teams, more than likely your percentages will plummet because they're elite level defensive units. Him struggling against the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors when they are literally, and I do mean literally, some of the most impressive defensive units in the past 5 years the NBA has offered us. That's not really it's not nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like these are the same defensive units that Kevin Durant has struggled against. The same Miami team that, like, this past year, bro, Trae Young was horrific against that Miami team. Mum's the word, though. Nobody didn't say anything about that. Because that doesn't fit the agenda. That's his skill. He has skills. But when it comes to Giannis and he struggles, see, right? I knew. See, this is what I'm saying with Giannis. See, he can't score. He's not skilled enough. See, when it's this play, it won't happen. But then Gilbert Arenas got some backlash for this. He then went on Instagram to expound a little bit more, so we're gonna read that off. Sometimes it's hard to understand messages when success has been gotten. Kobe and Kanye commercial. Are you the same animal but a different beast? Referencing a commercial is crazy. The rookie Greek till now has gotten stronger on his rim runs and wiser. Has he added any new skills to his game? Oh my God. Has his 3-point percentage gotten better? Nope. Has his mid-range gotten better? Yeah, it actually has. Gilbert Arenas saying nope when it actually has is like, what are you talking? Like, no, factually, his mid-range actually has improved. But again, if it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to you, then of course you're going to say no. But no, factually speaking, he has become a better mid-range shooter this year. I understand what Gilbert Arenas is trying to say, but once more, when we talk about skills, it has to fit this very unique scope of like what a player is supposed to be. If you don't think like Giannis is, of course Giannis isn't like an elite mid-range shooter, but to say that he hasn't improved, that is literally just a lie. Like he hasn't gotten better at that, that's a lie. To say that Giannis is back to the basket game has not improved, that is just a blatant lie. To say that his passing game hasn't improved, that would also just be a blatant lie. To believe that Giannis as a rookie is who he is today is a bit ridiculous. Now, are there blatant flaws that he has in his game that he had when he entered the league up until now? Of course. You could argue the same for a lot of other players here. But that does not mean that I don't think that he's not getting better in any other aspects. That would be foolish of me. There are several players, especially at all-time greats, who enter the league with flaws, peak with those exact same flaws, and they exit the league with the same flaws. So I don't understand why, when it comes to Giannis, is it a possibility that he could have a consistent jumper, a three-point shot? Of course. But the idea that he has to have those things for him to be named the best player in the NBA, I think is a bit ridiculous. I think it's extremely unfair, especially because he's still able to produce at the levels in which he's able to produce. Does he peak as high as LeBron James? No. LeBron at his peak is better than Giannis right now. Is he peaking as high as Michael Jordan? No, he's not. Is he peaking as high as a lot of players throughout NBA history? No. But that's not the argument. The argument is he the best player in the NBA? And more specifically to you, has he improved in any aspect? And of course he has. But let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section below. I think the Giannis disrespect is very, very interesting and odd, and it continues, even though Giannis continues to prove these people wrong every single time. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check the last video that I...
All right, y'all. That's going to be the end of this video. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. To my beautiful family, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Hit the like button. Damn, hit the like button. Make sure you comment in the comment section. More videos to react to. There we go. And subscribe and turn on post notifications. All right, so you can get more of this good content from a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, it's been your boy Jerry, and I'm out.